Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kara. So today's video is going to be a full face of Physicians Formula makeup. Now, this look is all the Physicians Formula makeup. It didn't really come out the way I thought it was going to, but that's why I love doing these videos, is because it's raw, it's real. You really get to see like my actual reactions to everything. I think that there is definitely, like, obviously some products I've tried before from the Butter collection that I love and I'm a die-hard fan. And there are some things that I tried for the first time that I'm just like, I can definitely live without it. So if you want to see how this look came together, let's go ahead and dive right into the video. Alright, the first item is the #InstaReady Face Primer. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this all over my face. So, okay, that wasn't correct. Oh, it's a pump. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's still like kind of early in the morning for me, so here it comes. Okay, so it's just like a gel. I don't know if you can really see it. The consistency of it kind of reminds me of the NYX matte primer, which feels a little Crisco-y on your face. I'm usually not a fan of this type of primer, just because I do get oily and I feel like it's already like kind of oily on my face. It's a mattifying primer, supposedly for flawless application. Okay, so this is the foundation that I wanted to try. So I have not tried this before. So this is the Healthy Foundation. This has the SPF 20 in it. This is the Brightening Complex. So this is in the color LC1. It was really kind of hard to try to like match my like shade. I tried to do the best I could. This one might be a smidget too dark for me, but it just has kind of the wand on it. So this is kind of reminds me of the Wet n Wild foundation, where you have kind of like more of like a spatula to put. It does say it's for all skin types, but it doesn't say like what the coverage is. And they don't have a sponge or anything, so I'm just gonna go in with my Real Techniques complexion sponge and just start blending away. You know me, I'm like a full coverage kind of person, so we shall see what this looks like. It's definitely a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. I might be a little more tan than I thought. Not a huge fan of the coverage of this. I definitely feel like there's like a couple like spots like right here that didn't get covered, but do not feel discouraged yet. We do have some concealer. This one is the #InstaReady Full Coverage Concealer. I actually found this at Target on clearance. Probably like right after Christmas, Target had like a whole bunch of cosmetics on clearance, from like Physicians Formula to Wet n Wild to all kinds of brands. So I like stocked up on a whole bunch of stuff. And then this is just like a little like pumpity pump burst too. So this is in the shade Fair. So let's see how this one looks. The most like not user-friendly concealer I've ever like tried. So first of all, I don't really like that I have to use my finger. I'm definitely more of like a Tarte Shape Tape kind of girl, in that I like to, that little wand that it comes with, you know. I don't even know like what I just did on this side. I just like smooched it. And yes, smooched it is a word. Definitely feels like a very thick formula. I don't know what this is gonna look like. I'm a little scared. That's like my Cardi B voice. Skirt. I cannot do that. I can't roll my tongue. I just can't. She's just so funny. All right, let's go ahead and blend this shit out. Definitely has better coverage than the foundation does. Are you talking? What are you saying? He's like, wow, look at that coverage. It does feel a little cakey though. Definitely like good coverage. It is a pretty thick consistency. I almost kind of wish the foundation was like that, but I feel like Physicians Formula always tries to make their stuff a little bit more like Bare Minerals-y, where it's a little bit like less coverage, more of a natural look. But I definitely I'm digging this. I'm digging this coverage of this concealer. So this is the Brow Last Longwear Brow Gel. So this is actually, I think, a dual-ended thing. So this is smudge proof. This is in the color dark brown. So let's see. I have not tried this before either. Honestly, out of everything, the only thing I've really tried has been the Butter Blush and the Butter Bronzer. So everything else is pretty much new to me, which I'm kind of excited about because I love trying new things. So you get your spoolie on the end here, and then, this does not look like it's going to be a good time. So this is pretty much just like a brush. You can see here that you just kind of brush it into your brows. You just kind of paint your brows on, and we shall try this out. I wouldn't say that like I would probably gravitate towards Physicians Formula for brows. I wouldn't say it was like, oh hey, have you tried that Physicians Formula brow thing? Everyone's gonna probably be like, no. Definitely kind of gives you more of like that natural look. Kind of almost like you're creating just like brush hair strokes. I'm not like hating this. It's a little bit, I would say, more time consuming because you have to be pretty precise, but I'm not hating this. All right, I see you, Physicians Formula Brow Last. So I wouldn't necessarily say I'm going to like super gravitate towards something like this. I just feel like it's a little bit more time consuming that for me than like an actual eyebrow pencil would be, but I actually kind of like the way they came out. They don't look like so bad. All right, the next item let's go ahead and get into is the eyeshadow. So I just went and picked up a tiny little palette. I just have so many eyeshadow palettes, but again, like I said this in my Wet n Wild video, these like tiny palettes are like really good for like when you travel and stuff because you don't have to pack so much and you can make like quite a few different looks out of them. So I just picked up this palette. I like really love the colors and I thought it would be like really good. You could like make like a daytime look and also a nighttime look. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, it comes with one of these things, which is worthless. So I'm going to come in with this really light color, which probably won't even show up at all. But oh yeah, there is some fallout on these. Okay, so we'll just tappity tap. And oh, you can, I don't know if you can see this, but the concealer's kind of creasing on my eye. Let's just start with this as your base. So I'm just gonna do one side of my eye, and then I'll go back in and do the other. I don't know, it's kind of almost a brown shade with purple undertones. So I'm just gonna put that into the crease. And we'll tap tap tap. You can kind of see there. So let's go in with this kind of shimmery burgundy brownish. Holy snipes. Ooh, not a lot of fallout. I'm not sure if you can like see it on there. Fallout, hello. This almost doesn't even look shimmery. It literally just looks like black on my eye. I look like, oh my god, this looks terrible. Look at this. It looks like, literally looks like just like I smudged black coal on my eye. Oh my god, this is terrible. Oh my god, this is so bad. I am going to come in with this light one and hopefully work a miracle and lighten this shit up. I'm not exactly sure like what this is going to look like, but oh my god. I feel like I'm just like, I literally just feel like I'm like chalking up my eye. Okay. There's some things you do right, Physicians Formula, aka butter collection, but there's some things you should just stay away from. Color was like super duper misleading. So it's like definitely fine not to be a fan of like everything. Like this is not really the look that I really thought I was going to get from this palette. I think like that's like one of the like main reasons why I like doing these type of videos, like is because you like, especially with stuff you haven't tried before, and like how like you work with product and like how the product works with you and how like it sets on your face and stuff, like it'll work differently for like everybody. So just because like this one doesn't like work for me doesn't mean like this might not be the look for you, or it could be the look for you. So I don't know, I just had higher hopes for their eyeshadow. So the next item is the Ultra Fine Precision. This is the liquid eyeliner. So I have not tried this before either, so let's just go ahead and make this a little bit darker. So anyways, this looks, this is the eye booster. So this is the 2-in-1 lash boosting eyeliner in Serum. I don't even know. So you have the ultra fine tip on it. So let's see how this one, oh, it's actually very nice. So it actually like went on like really well. I'm gonna get a little bit closer in the camera so you can see. The tip was definitely moist, but it wasn't like over moist either, because sometimes like when you first just like press down, it's just like and it's like a glob. So I actually really like this eyeliner. I could see myself actually really using this like often without this eyeshadow. So the next item is this is the mascara I chose. So this is the Fake Out mascara. So this has a recyclable brush, natural fibers. So this is the false lash effect. So I was like, that's what I want, is a false lash effect. So you got your I'm saying that wrong. Synthetic. People, I need to move some coffee. Okay. I feel like there's like no product actually on the bristles. So let's swirls. So I went ahead and did 2 coats on the top, 2 coats on the bottom. And I didn't do this eye yet, so you can kind of see like what the difference looks like. I honestly like not really feeling that it made my lashes like any longer. It definitely, I mean, obviously when you put anything on your lashes, any mascara, it's going to make it look a little different. Do I feel like they look like false lashes? No. So I definitely not a fan of their eyeshadow or their mascara so far. Okay, so we got the mascara on. Not a big fan. It is what it is though. So you're not gonna love every product, but this is why I do videos like this, because I always wonder, like when I'm in like, you know, Target or CVS, I'm like, oh, I wonder how their mascara is, and then you're like just like super disappointed with it. So anyways, it's more of kind of like more of a natural look. I feel like it definitely did make them a little bit long. It did curl them a little, so I'm kind of surprised about that. But it's not the look that I usually like, where they actually really do look false, because I don't really wear false lashes a lot. I prefer my own, but this is why we give it the old college try. Okay, so now let's go ahead and finish up the face. So the next item I'm going to put on is the Healthy Powder. This is in SPF 16. This is the shade LN3. So I have not tried their face powders before. So, oh, it actually comes with a little mirror and a sponge. But I actually prefer to put on, oh my god, I don't even know. put on my powders with a brush. So this is just like an Eco Tools fluffy brush. So let's go ahead and, oh, fallout on this as well. But let's go ahead and put some of this on. I usually like to put on powders because I feel like it helps take the shiny away. And I feel like my face is looking a little shiny even though that primer is a mattifying primer. Okay, not hating the powder right now. I think it definitely helped with some of the shininess. So the next item I'm going to use is the butter bronzer. This one, I was a little late to the party. I discovered this one last year. And I always just stopped myself from buying Physicians Formula because I just felt like for a drugstore brand, it was a little bit more on the higher price. But obviously, I think the butter collection is probably worth the price because of how amazing it really is. So, you know me, I suck in my cheeks when I do it. I just love. So this is actually in the shade Light Bronzer. This is the one I've been using for a while now because it just lasts you so long. But I love the way it just kind of gives you just a little bit more of a natural look versus you look like you've been fake baked. All right, so then this is probably, as of right now, my favorite blush that I just always use. I always use it on a day-to-day basis. This is my favorite color too. So this is the Vintage Rouge shade. I just feel like this honestly goes with everything that I ever wear. So this is the Luxie 514 blush brush. So I'm just gonna go in and rosy up the cheeks. But yes, I love the way this is. I love just the way it feels, and I love the smell too. What can I say? The next item is the butter highlighter. This is in the color Rose Gold. So I actually have not tried their butter highlighter. I think I got this one on the clearance at Target too. Anything like the other butter collection, it's going to be amazing. This is a twisty top, so you just twist that off hello. Oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. Stinking pretty though. Yes, Charlie, yes. I don't know who Charlie is, but I bet he loves a good highlight. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Love it. I love you, butter collection. Okay, so we're down to the two last things. This item is the Healthy Lip Velvet Finish. This is a velvet liquid lipstick. So I just got a color that I feel like I could wear all the time. So this is the color Bear With Me. So hopefully this doesn't look so squirrely with this eye look. So I have not tried any of their lip products, so I'm interested to see how it actually, that's actually a lot brighter than I thought it was going to be. So this is going to probably look absolutely terrible. This is definitely not the look I imagined when I put together this video. This is definitely more of a terracotta color than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little bit more of the on the mauve-y side. It's definitely a little bit brighter than what it looks like in the tube, but it honestly, it feels really great on the lips. It's definitely gonna dry flat. I actually feel like I'd really like this lip. This color is a little bit different for me, for sure. It's not a everyday kind of color. All right, so we did the entire face. The last thing I have is the #InstaReady setting spray. So I believe this is a lightweight formula that wakes up the skin and finishes makeup, keeping it looking perfect and fresh throughout the day. It doesn't say if it's matte or not, so hopefully it is more of a matte setting spray, but let's go ahead and definitely has a nice range. So that's pretty much it for the full face Physicians Formula video. I honestly kind of I expected this video to go super different, but this is like kind of like what happens when you test new product and you try it out for yourself, and you just kind of like, you know, I just love giving my actual like real reactions like on camera, because it's like raw and real on how I actually really feel about the products. I would say my opinion on Physicians Formula, and I just want to say like all of this product together was definitely over $100. I spent a lot of money on this product, so I'm kind of disappointed, especially in some of the pieces. I guess I'm more of just a butter collection kind of girl. I do like the lip, I do like the eyeliner. I don't really see myself gravitating towards the primer, the eyeshadow, the mascaras. Maybe the brow every now and then, but it was like a lot more work, especially like, and you have to be like a little bit more like precise with your brow. Definitely just like, you know, take this video like, and you know, I always say try things out for yourself, because you never know like what might work for you. I can't even like get the words out. But if you have any like questions, or you want to know anything else about the product, please just leave a comment below. Everything is linked in the description for you to check out if you want. And until next time, guys, bye.